Alright, so here's our Kevin. Hi, Kevin. He's playing in the muddy water. Just cleaning out the troughs and refilling with some clean water. For whatever reason, geese would just prefer for the water to be dirty. And they like to play in the mud and dig in the mud. I just got his little garden pond liner drained and refilled. Mostly clean, just a little bit of sand down in the bottom. There's usually a lot of dirt and sand and rock and sticks and all kinds of crap in the bottom of this when I pump it out because of the gooses. Because gooses just, come here, boy. They're not satisfied with water being clean for very long. And I'm filling this not quite to the very top. For that reason, it stays cleaner a little longer if it's not filled all the way to the brim, because what happens is the geese jump in there and they splash around and it gets wet. It gets muddy all the way around the ring there. And what these geese like to do, too, is they'll walk or swim over here. They'll come over to the edge, and they get a mouthful of mud and rocks and sticks and whatever, and they put it in the water. A goose likes to, if you give goose clean water, goose is going to find a way to dirty the water. They like putting stuff in it. Water stays cleaner a little bit longer if I don't fill it all the way to the top, and they don't splash and get the outside here muddy as quickly. And also, we do have rats and other little critters running around out here at night, and they'll get in this stuff sometimes. There's the water bowls and things like that, and I don't want any of them to drown. And so if they've got a little spot here, they can touch bottom and jump out. And frogs. It's one thing that all the rain has the benefit that all the rain we had earlier this year has done is that I've never seen more frogs and toads in probably the last decade than I have this year. So the rains really help the frogs and toads. And at night, a lot of them will get out here. They jump in this thing here. A lot of these geese, even if they don't want to come over and swim, they'll come over and get a drink, and then they'll just pick up a mouthful of dirt or mud or whatever, and they'll drop it in as they stop by it to get a drink. So it's actually better if I don't fill it all the way to the top. And that's just one of the small little inconveniences of geese. It's small inconvenience, but it's one of the things you have to learn to put up with. Is they just like to messy up their water. Kevin's not so bad about it. But all these other geese, that's why I'm giving him the opportunity to bathe first. Because as soon as these other geese have a chance to get over here, there was some just a couple of minutes ago behind me carrying on, all that. They wanted to come over here and run him off. I was blocking them so they didn't disturb Kevin. But as soon as he's out of here, they'll start coming over here. And the first thing they'll do is start trying to find shit to put in the water to make it dirty. You like that, Kevin? He's having fun.